It was an extremely physical game today between York United and Pacific FC, with the teams picking up a combined 8 yellow cards. I thought coming into this match that Pacific would win 3-0, as they were so dominant against Halifax, and York really scrapped out their only goal against Cavalry, and I didn't think they could do the same to Pacific. The first half was incredibly slow, with Pacific dominating possession with 68% of it, but not creating anything with it. The only chance came to York, when out of a scuffle the ball fell onto the feet of Max Ferrari. He took a touch and crossed the ball to York's main man Absey, who was sprinting to the back post. Absey then laid out to head the ball into the back of the net to put York up 1-0. York kept that lead through the half, but the second half was defined by Josh Hurd as the game continued with its theme of a few chances but 100% chance conversion, as Campbell found himself way behind the York defense and somehow not offside. So, he then brought the ball down to the goal line and slipped a pass to Bustos, who centered for Hurd, and Hurd banked it off the York center back, and the deflection sent the ball into the back of the net. Hurd then tried for his second goal at the top corner of the box, but he couldn't curl it enough as it just missed the outside of the post. So, he decided to change it up, as from the exact same spot, he instead looked for a cross for Marco Bustos on the back post, but Ensa got in the way. Unfortunately for Ensa, he ended up sending that ball into the back of his own net, putting Pacific up 2-1. But late in the game, Ensa tried to redeem himself, when he sent a beautiful ball into the box for Absey, who controlled the ball nicely on the volley and tried to put it in the bottom corner, but Irving saved it and put it out for a corner. But when the corner swung in, Irving missed his punch, and the ball went straight up and landed on the head of York sub Jordan Wilson, who sent the ball into the back of the net, tying the game. Pacific then tried desperately to recover the lead, when Sean Young got a through ball behind the York back line, and almost surprised that he was onside, he held on to it for too long and couldn't get a shot off. Then, Ollie Bissett just put his free kick a bit wide, and then finally in the last minute of stoppage time, Sean Young missed another chance when Caden Chung sent a beautiful cross right to Sean Young, who was wide open on the penalty spot, and Sean Young sent what should be a sure thing wide, solidifying the 2-2 draw. The player of the match is between two players on each team. Absey today, I think, showed everybody that he is the best player on York, and so far he looks like the best wing back in the league by scoring his second goal, setting up the corner that led to York's second goal, and really beating up Marco Bustos. But Pacific would have lost this game if it wasn't for the second half performance from Josh Hurd, as he was responsible for both of Pacific's goals, which gives him the man of the match. Coming out of this, I feel Pacific really should have won this one. With the amount of possession they had, I felt that they just weren't on top of their game today. But I think these past two games have shown that you should never bet against York, as they are a scrappy team who can really compete with the best teams in the league. They really impressed me by staying in this game, and I think they will be consistently upsetting big teams throughout all of this year.